Attribution theory. Have you ever wondered the reasoning behind the way that people act or the way that they behave? A main influence on how individuals act is how they interpret the events that happen around them. How do we explain to others how others behave in certain situations? As explained by attribution theory, it helps us to understand that based on their environment and surroundings is how people behave. In order to determine how to relate to these behaviors, you need to know that there are two different dimensions of attributions. There is the internal and external behaviors, as well as the stable versus the unstable behaviors. Internal behaviors are related to dispositional behaviors. Each day, without thinking about it, there are many times that you make attributions about the behavior of people around you, as well as your own behavior. Situations usually determine your behavior. For example, Jack believes that his car broke down because of his ignorance of cars. Another example, Teresa was upset because she failed a test that she didn't study for at all. A person will sometimes blame the teacher for not thoroughly explaining the material, fully dismissing the fact that you didn't study for the test at all. A final example would be that Jet got fired for constantly being late to work. The way that you think and relate to other people as well as feel about other people is directly related to the attributions that you make throughout each day. External behaviors are related to situational behaviors. External experiences cause people to behave out of character. For example, Molly is sad because it's raining outside. Another example is Hannah's car breaks down on the freeway and she believes that it happened because she has a really old car. A final example would be that one particular driver just cut me off. Well, they must be distracted. When you experience external attributions, it causes you to believe that you do not have the ability to take control of the situation that you are in. Stable attribution is when a person tends to believe that behaviors or events happen due to luck or a constant situation. These conclusions come from their evidence or experience of the way past circumstances have turned out. For example, a business person who speaks well in front of his or her colleagues may attribute that fact to, I have always been good at speaking, or speaking is just natural to me, rather than realizing that it could have been because they practiced, that they paid attention, and that they studied their subject really well until they understood it. Unstable attribution is present when a person reacts to the circumstance that they are in, and the reaction can change when circumstances change. People are driven to create reasons for their actions and behaviors. The way an individual believes that they should understand the world is through circumstances that happen around them, and they will search for particular reasons that caused the circumstance. This assignment has helped me to better understand behavioral attributes of people, which will help me to understand and relate better to the students that I will teach in the future, and also with their parents to be able to relate to them as well, and understanding people with their behavior is a key attribute to the education profession.